What's that? Hello? Ah! Jesus Christ.
For the past 3 years, I have sought out to play through games I never could due to one reason or another. These are the games I've completed since. I have now decided to just upload my journeys to YouTube so others may go through them with me. This is my journey through
Danganronpa.
It'd be so wrong to say if it was saying going from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes, it would suddenly shake violently. And every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand up very well, but for me, it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect would be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited. But I figured I got bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who's loved by talent, detecting irregularities among irregularities won't be that difficult. I'm trying to hurry up and read so this fucking noise goes away. Ah, how boring. Do you like ships? On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. It was clearly directed at me. You look like you're having fun, so that's what I assumed. You do like ships, right? Ships? Ah, that's right. That's it. So this is a ship. You just realized that now? Is it really that funny? Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? The size of starting to bore me. Okay. Instantly, I saw Drew's true character. No familiar attitude, the friendly smile, but under the dead skin, I would detect foul, this offensive odors, like some kind of putrid slime. A sensible way, of course. How should I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those who are already finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Nakito Kamada. Anyway, lucky me. You know, why else does anyone want to talk to me? So to share a room with a person like that, this is fucking sound is infuriating. Yeah, I'm definitely lucky. Lucky? Oh, so that's your talent then. What a boring talent. Boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is, but for some reason, or for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly, that's because I have luck as well. Huh? Even if I possess talent as boring as luck. But possess, huh? I'm gonna get really interested. Who are you? Obviously, you can't be too right, so you're one of us? Oh, but that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here? How boring. Sorry. I'm told I'm terrible at making conversations, not you. This world, huh? This world's full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who possess talent. Even though they know they're significant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors, that they are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of that, these bastards, this world has come to a deadlock. Well, stop evolving. How boring. Well, I don't know what thank fuck. Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. Perhaps. Does that have anything to do with the reason you're here? What did I say? What did I say? I don't know what I said. Boring people have no contributions to the world, not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed. So they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do now that you've ended up like this? There's nothing you can do, right? Listen well, using people as a talent too. It is now my turn to use that person just as they used me in the past. That person. Are you talking about the ultimate despair? But how? I mean, they're already... I have it with me. The contribution that person left me. Even now, it rests in my pocket. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. His fingernails. Will I be able to see her again? Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much? Hate? Then explain your hand. This? The end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right? Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. But even now, it still hasn't rotted. Hey, maybe that means it's becoming one with me. What in the fuck has been going on the past like 15 to 20 minutes? Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one with ultimate despair. My sworn enemy. I see. So you salvaged the body. You really are a boring person. I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know? Because she's my sworn enemy. Because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power. And for that wait. Huh? Do I hate her? Huh? That's strange. Huh? Look out the window. We're finally here. You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on that island once we get there. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen, huh? I already know because I am loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There is no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? Huh? What is this? Is that the door to truth from Fullmetal Alchemist? It's a door. There's a door. Huh? A door. Or is that a door from, like, Monsters, Inc.? Am I gonna go to a child's bedroom for some reason now? Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? What the fuck's happening? Oh, I'm so confused. I was already confused, but then, like, so many things just happened in the past, like, 20 minutes. Oh my god, we're in the school. Okay. This would be a horrible place to stop, but I don't want to, but I also have to face by. Oh my god, hold on. Honestly, I think maybe the next time I play Danganronpa 2, I'm playing until I beat it. This is a horrible place to stop. Oh, fuck. Shit, do I play now? Play Spider-Man another day? I don't know what to do. I just want to keep playing. Or should I just save it all for, like, one last stream of this game and then just play the whole game? Like, just from here to the end. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. But I don't want to stop playing right here. This is a fucking terrible spot to end. What the hell? Isn't this a classroom? Oh yeah, we just went. I just realized we're not. We just went right back into Hope's Peak. That's what happened last time. But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? I went inside the ancient ruin with everyone else. And I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground. But then, why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before. When we were all gathered in that classroom, just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island? Oh yeah, the Matrix is glitching.
Testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then.
Next.
Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all.
Exam?
So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
Huh? Did he say what I think he just said? Yes, he definitely said it. He said, welcome to Hope's Peak Academy. But why would this place be Hope's Peak Academy? And not just that. What is the graduation exam? Isn't the killing over already? Yeah, Persona 5 Royal is my second favorite game of all time. I fucking love Persona 5. Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. What the fuck is going on? At least it doesn't look like a normal school at all. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope Speak Academy. Is this creepy place the Hope Speak Academy that I've admired for so long? It's probably just, there's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, just like the fun house. That's right. That's definitely it. Hopefully not copium. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? Then I'll go, and I'll definitely clear things up. Oh, Makoto by far. Makoto is by far my favorite character in Persona 5. This is weird. This feels weird. What the fuck? There are other characters I like, but I can't mention them yet because you're only on the 4th palace. The gymnasium is here, right? All right, I'm going inside. Something might be waiting, but I'm not going to cower away anymore. And so I brace myself and cautiously open the door. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door. I can't read! It was a normal gymnasium. Hey,
Damn
everybody!
right.
Yo, Hajime.
Yo,
You heard the announcement? It came here too? What? You guys did too, right?
what's going on?
Hey, what do you make of all this? Monokuma said this place was Hope Speak Academy or something?
That is...
That cannot be possible.
Well,
You're right.
yeah.
Any way you look at it, it's impossible. Hello! How's it feel to return to a long-awaited Hope Speak Academy?
Why, you.
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 Hey, where are we? Where'd you lock us up this time? What a shock! I just told you guys this is Hope Speak Academy.
Of course not.
There's no way in hell that's true.
No, no.
Oh, but it is. I mean, this is definitely Hope Speak Academy. Well, what's left of it anyway? What's left of it?
What?
Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope Speak Academy fell to ruin.
What?
You were serious about that? I don't believe it! But of course it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserved to be ruined for. What do you mean?
I don't like this.
Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Hope Speak Academy, and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic.
Fine, fine.
Oh well, it's not like I did this for you guys. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. Someone?
Don't fuck with me.
Enough with this bullshit! Just spit it out already! Where'd you take us, you bastard? Though I am not certain of my memories, I believe we entered the ancient ruin and...
In other words,
It means I made this Hope Speak Academy between the door to the ruin and inside of the ruin. Huh? What do you mean between?
hey.
What do you mean made?
What's this?
Oh my, are your minds getting the grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy? Good, very good. It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam, but it's in my nature to provide a little entertainment. Entertainment? You're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No way.
It's nothing to be so cautious about. It's not like you'll be making life exchanges or anything like that. It's just a simple graduation exam.
Huh?
Then, what is the graduation exam?
Hey.
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know? On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate.
Are you
But on the
sure
other
about
hand,
this?
I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world.
So-
That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. Huh? We're obviously gonna get out. There's no way we stay here. This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now, like Zoic Scoob.
No.
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. Main cast?
Hey.
Meaning, you guys are just extras until the guest of honor arrives. So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean?
Uh-huh.
I have dispersed all the teaching materials you need for your research throughout Hope's Academy. Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. So, please rest assured to try to do your best during your field trip. And as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting had changed, even if the killing was finished, he was still the same as usual. What is going on? Outside world? Main cast? Somehow, I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey.
Like, he kept insisting that this place is Hope's Peak Academy. But that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
Oh, forgot something real quick. It's impossible.
It cannot be.
There is no place for Hope's Peak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I wanted to go back, but I don't want to go back to a creepy place like this. My favorite is Chiaki. She should never have died. I like Chiaki literally the moment I laid eyes on her. It's crazy so far. Both games in a row, my favorite character is the fucking traitor. You gotta be fucking kidding me. What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on the island. This building is really Hope's Peak Academy? This is the Hope's Peak Academy I've been admiring for so long? What in the world is going on? Damn it. Why is this happening? Why? I was finally able to attend Hope's Peak Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, I wanted to become Hope. They could just stop it. Oh, yep. Was his hair always that crazy? See, that looks more normal. See, that looks normal. I don't know what the fuck that one was. If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Why? Why do I have to go through something like this? Hajime? Did something happen? Huh?
Hey,
Now's
bastard.
not the time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna do it!
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means?
Hey.
Just what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right? If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation?
Jeez.
Even though Chiaki and Monomi are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit, which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of.
You serious?
So they're not World Ender? Then we really were tricked by Monokuma? Guys, instead of debating, can we just go through the school and find out the answers ourselves?
However...
Your friendly neighborhood gooner is here. However, the Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monomi never once denied that.
Damn it.
Even if they're our allies, they might not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. Chiaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation, but if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No, even her just being with us would have been a big help. So what should we do?
Damn it.
Well, it's obvious. If we're gonna get out of here safely, we have to do that graduation exam, right? My voice cracked.
So annoying.
Graduation exam, huh? I'm not really good at taking exams. Well, I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like we have been? Oh, I'm gonna be live for like 7 or 8 hours. Bye-bye.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be live until I beat the game.
Prepare yourself.
Like...
Yeah, we might be able to. Wrong voice. Yeah, we might be able to learn about something about Hope's Peak Academy, about ourselves. See you later. I don't care if we don't know anymore. We can just go back to our normal lives. I'm fine. Hey, we can go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this damn island, right? If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means.
Of course.
Hell yes! He's right. Now's not the time to bemoan how unlucky I am. Where this place really is, what's happened to Hope's Peak Academy, none of that matters. What's important is, I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now, but Monokuma should already know that's what we're thinking. So, Why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. He should already know that we'd never choose to stay on this island.
Hey, hey!
So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Can we start already? What are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird-ass building?
Even so.
Even so. I don't think we'll find the answers to all our questions inside this damn building. I was looking disrespectfully. Well, I'll just go on ahead. I'll just go on ahead for now.
Whoa!
Hey, you already going?
Jeez.
What is that idiot thinking running ahead without being cautious?
Man.
She obviously doesn't think about anything.
However,
It will be fine. There will no longer be any situations where we must exchange each other's lives.
all right!
So we should do our best as well. Like they say, it is not scary if everyone stops at a green light. If we stopped at a green light, we'd never reach our goal.
Jeez. You're
Akane already took off on her own. Way faster if we split up and look around, too. Like Sonya said, if there's no more killing, we don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Then, let's get this over with and go home.
later.
I'll go on ahead. I'll see you guys later. With those brief words, Yukiko left the gymnasium.
Excuse me.
I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me. Shuna took a deep bow and left the
Oh
gymnasium.
my.
Miss Sonia?
Miss Sonia.
Miss Sonia! Please don't leave me. I'll be in danger if I'm left alone. Kazuichi chased after Sonia, who had just departed and left the gymnasium. I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more. Just a bit more, and it's going to end. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual, peaceful, everyday life. The only thing we can do is advance toward that hope. Even though I don't understand, and that a lot of horrifying things keep happening, you are dragging this on. Can you shut the fuck up already, and can we go? For the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely going to make it home. About fucking time. Oh yeah, so that is the plan. For Summer Games Fest happen, I'm gonna take a little intermission, a little break from Danganronpa. I'm gonna watch that and eat. And once that's over, right back to this. It starts at 5 p.m. my time. Oh, in about an hour and 17 minutes it starts. Okay, because if I don't do that, I'm not gonna eat. How am I on the 5th floor? Huh? That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but it's completely different. Is this what Monokuma's doing too? Can he try to confuse us again? I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. But I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way this will make me back down. I feel like I should talk to Sonya. This hallway, there is a strange feeling to it, no? As if an invisible wall has been erected to limit our movement.
I am concerned.
Is it just me? Yeah, whenever I put a time, I think you just subtract 1 hour. The dojo. What's that? Is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside a school. That's a mistake. Expected insiders wouldn't make sense. Is that the piggy princess nonsense? Oh no. What is this? Manga for morons. Is this a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Hope Peak Academy by Monokuma. Why is a manga which is a suspicious looking title laying out in the open like this? Let's start with history first, class!
Hey,
Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. Then what's the first, you ask? That depends on the person! So this is what I thought. Monokuma made this. That totally explains how suspicious it looks. I really just want to ignore it. I really want to just ignore it. There's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it. Look at anything that might be a clue to getting out of here. No matter what it is. I just realized like right now, I'm sitting down on my fucking chair like this. This is my spine right now. It's doing this. I didn't be sitting like this. I'm going like this. Let me sit up. Oh, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing to my spine, but it's not good. I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Host Peak Academy's history, as narrated by the cutesy character on the cover. The story begins with an introduction to Hope Peak Academy. Hope Peak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are key leaders of various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope Peak Academy's teachers, who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope Peak Academy isn't just a school for talent; it is also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, Hope Peak Academy has been suffering from decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent. They decided to implement a new system, the Reserve Department. Unlike the main department who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilized a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope Peak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hope Peak Academy was now available to talentless commoners, people who only cared about the brand. With this, Hope Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent. To create Hope Peak Academy's earnest wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The incident that triggered a tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right, it was the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy. Hope Peak Academy was crippled by this incident and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. Huh? The ending was so sudden, like a manga that's suddenly canceled in the middle of its run. Plus, these phrases mentioned at the end of this manga, the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy. These names are so melodramatic. There's no way these incidents really happened, right? This manga only mentions the names, so I don't really know the details, but no. It'd just be a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. The Reserve Department. That department was only built to collect money. I was one of those reserve corps students, right?
But hold on.
That's weird. Oh, you're here again. Ah, the thing that's weird is you, of course. Huh?
Hey,
Why did you forget you were part of the Reserve Department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So, I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that, too. What do you want me to say?
by the way,
Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of the Reserve Corps students.
I got it.
Or you willingly sealed those memories yourself. Huh? You wanted to become confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. It happens pretty often. Not that I know anything about that, though. Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it.
Come on.
When things get inconvenient, you would get angry and try to brush it off. Well, it's expected of a reverse course student. Damn it! What the hell? This is another manga. It's laying on top of the desk. Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Hope Peak Academy by Monokuma. This one is... Huh? Wasn't a tragedy of Hope Peak Academy mentioned that other manga too? So Hope Peak Academy went bankrupt, man. It was a trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. I read this manga, but I able to learn a little more about that incident. There's gonna be a lot of talking today, apparently. I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn about the event known as the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy. Oh, shit. The story made heavy use of outdated stylized drawings depicting characters solving mysteries. What's written here is, as the name suggests, the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy occurred at Hope Peak Academy. Hold on, wait. Lore. Actual lore. The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamakura. New name. New name. Izuru was a genius known as the symbol of hope. Hope Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. With a superior talent of the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. To protect such rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru, who was known as a symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students of Hope Peak Academy's student council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and concealed the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. The student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fires of reserve corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated, and the uprising began. And that heralded Hope's Peak Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Eventually, that incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. We're excited. Danganronpa's... Danganronpa 0. What's that? With a heavy sigh, I closed the manga. It wasn't a manga, that was a fucking essay. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope's Peak Academy. What irony! For a genius known as the ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident. A talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. You should be lucky that you're incompetent. Damn it, it was just to lead up to something offensive. He seriously pisses me off. But, ultimate hope. Nagito mentioned that before too. But it looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they'd given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. That's right, the reserve department. Here, it said the reserve corps students in the reserve department began uprising. What about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that. Oh, okay. It's a real Danganronpa manga. Should I read that? Anyway, I've learned about the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, but the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is a far worse incident, right? What kind of incident was it? Who's the other student that isn't Izuru? A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage? Who is that? Listen, it was really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. The mysteries just keep piling up. Alright, I don't know what the fuck's going on with you today, Hajime, or I'm just not noticing it today, but you were talking way too damn much. There's so many things you can just, like, make it more concise. It's freezing in here. I see you under that fucking desk. But what the hell is this room? It's freaking cold in here. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand still, I may end up freezing to death. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already.
I've been found.
Seen this movies before. The refrigerator is a refrigerator for preserving dead bodies. At least what it looks like. But it's not possible, right? Keeping dead bodies in a high school biolab isn't something you should joke about. It just feels so forced. This idea should have been canceled during development or something. What am I thinking? Huh? Okay, look. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history by Monokuma. I knew it. The next one would obviously be about this incident. Because, yep, that's what was the incident really all about. It might turn out to be something lame. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that I was right. A story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents. Incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque? Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence. The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the reserve corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding to the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. By then it was too late. The end and the means had vanished, and the wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak killed the weakest among them. And soon the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear, as if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times when senseless deaths were the norm. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and coups d'etats began occurring around the world. A war waged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization, devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope Peak Academy, a group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope Peak Academy's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they used them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society used their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Oh my god. As long as the ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. My heart was racing in my chest. My body felt ice cold. And it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. I'm tired of saying that. This is definitely all made up. I mean, if this is really true, what's happening in the outside world? My family and friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What's happened to them?
No.
Hey, are you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you? Who would enjoy reading something like this? I yell at manga all the time.
What?
Oh my, you don't like manga? A high school student doesn't like manga. It's like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. Enough! What is this messed up manga? Oh my god. I thought you'd obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you not to remember that, such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault, though. They said I'm stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brains. This incident really happened, and I actually forgot about it? There's no way that's possible.
What are you saying?
How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real. Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world. I see. That's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning. Trying to make us feel despair towards the outside world so he wants to stay on this island. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope, just like now. Perhaps. No, that's definitely it. Whether or not this incident really happened, what in the world is this ultimate despair group? They're devoted to a certain student who guided Hope Peak Academy to its destruction. Are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy? Plus, the organization is just one person, but a group of people. But if they're known as Ultimate Despair, the high school students, right? Well, if they're actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they were called Ultimates. Then, are the killings we're involved in connected to them as well? It's no use. I'm gonna freeze to death. I'm at my limit. I need to get out of here. Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. Phew, that was close. I nearly froze to death. Where should I go next? 4 games, multiple mangas, and 2 anime, 1 OVA. OVA! Beach episode? Oh wait, this room wasn't open before, was it? Oh! No, I should have ignored it. Ignore it. I'm just going to pretend I didn't see him.
Jeez.
Oh, shit. I wasn't tired. Why am I yawning? I don't feel tired. Why the fuck am I yawning? I went inside this room. That bastard bear was suddenly here. He's glancing at me. I wonder why. Be shitty either way.
Damn right.
So I'll let you handle it. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that idiot. I don't want to do that either. Monica, what do you want?
Hiya.
Why, hello, Hajime. I hope you're doing pleasingly well. You're pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, right? What are you doing here?
No.
Well, there's another thing I need to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth? It was enough in the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place. A high school student doesn't like mama. What? What did I just say? A high school student who doesn't like manga. It's like a sewer wrestler who doesn't like eating hot dogs. I don't know how. I have no idea how that happened. You're really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up. What do you need to tell me? It's about that key piece of information you've been waiting for so long for. What? Surprise! It's about ultimate despair. Huh? Ahem. Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days,
Actually,
it was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. A high school girl?
yes, indeed.
Name drop. It's here. Lady Junko Enoshima. I don't know how that happened. I'm not gonna lie. Junko Enoshima.
Hey,
As a former ultimate despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor, and created the ultimate despairs. There was one really horrible person in that group.
don't fuck with me.
Hold on a sec. I don't know what the ultimate despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people will join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl. Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. The trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. Why do you call her Lady Junko? With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power. Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat?
Huh?
Then what was their purpose? What? Well, like I said, why did they cause that incident? Doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'd do what they did without any purpose.
Hey,
It was Junko Enoshima's despair. Huh? For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima. What are you saying? I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime is human. It's exactly like that. Junko Enoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving. For her, everything is despair. What the hell? With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recreated the ultimate despair one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea that had been slammed right into their minds. And so, the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Enoshima. Like believers making offerings to their god. Like a mother providing food to her children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, all in Junko Enoshima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed there was something that they had to do. There's no way something that crazy is possible. Do you know about the final days of the reserve corps students, the tragedy of Host Peak Academy? During the final days?
in other words,
Junko had the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history. Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department?
of course.
They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so, the 2,357 students in the reserve department all committed mass suicide, but I'm right here! Mass suicide?
What'd you say?
All 2,357 students? All 46,853 of us. Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. One person was excluded. Is that me?
Damn it.
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima. It doesn't scare me at all. I mean,
Bastard.
Junko Enoshima is already dead. Huh? Why, yes. Oh my god. How do you know she's already dead? Hey, Fuyuhiko, is it true what you said? Junko Enoshima's already dead?
Huh?
What? You didn't see? There's a book called Manga from Oan. It's killing school life in that bloody classroom. A bloody classroom? No, wait, what was that you said about the killing school life? That the killings we were involved in, they were killings that happened at Cold Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. Killing School Life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey,
For a manga about the Killing School Life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed Killing School Life was Junko Enoshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Enoshima is dead.
like,
It turns out that Killing School Life was part of that biggest, most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of former students of Host Week Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former students of Host Week Academy, and she took away their memories. That's just like us. Apparently, the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. Shit, there's a limit to being a cruel asshole. Surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing. The students of Host Week Academy are simply known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. Well, that's messed up. But what's messed up? But that messed up plan was stopped. Junko Enoshima failed. Junko lost to the students she placed in her trap, and after being overcome by despair she created, she took her own life. Then Junko was no more. No matter how horrible she was, there's no more reason to fear someone who's dead. Oh my god. When the Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter. Junko Enoshima isn't alive anymore. Then, who is our enemy? Junko Enoshima's already dead. Are the rest of the Ultimate Despairs behind this? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings weren't involved in resemble like what? Oh, I mean the killings were involved in resemble that Killing School Life. Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us go through this, but an imitation is just that. An imitation.
no shit.
If the students from Host Week Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to something fake. But if this is really an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? The cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting this somewhere, just like the surveillance cameras during the Killing School Life? Man, Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh? What? You have a problem with that? Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version, so I took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna
Oh well,
do?
I'll just raise the flag. Flag? What do you mean raise the flag? What's going to happen if you do that? One step at a time, you're getting closer to clearing my character out. You're not making sense again.
Well now.
Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside. I'll raise them flags like crazy. What a surprise! Do you want to hear about the Ultimate Despairs again? There's no time for me to surprise by nobody like this. What the fuck is that? This looks like the music room. I feel like I see something strange. What is this? Words are floating in the air. This is like a hologram, right? The floating letters are forming a sentence. It looks like a passage from an email regarding the report we gave you the other day. We have obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor of Host Week Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. We've been wondering about the number of people. At this time, if they're survivors of Host Week Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by Ultimate Despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group will go that far without Junko Enoshima rallying them. Worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the Killing School Life. A repeat. Also, if there are survivors of Host Week Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins and we haven't located them either. Is what was supposed to happen with Monami and like Chiaki and the cameras and stuff? Were they trying to broadcast us like living together nice and peacefully so they can give us hope, but Monokuma took over? Is that what happened? We'll continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we've received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. Survivors of Host Week Academy? 15 students. Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who is part of the Future Foundation, there are definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking from some other world. What happened to outside Jabberwock Island? If the biggest is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore. Maybe. I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we've lost. Looks like it's some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in a music room? And not just that. The mark engraved into the monument is a symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Below that symbol, there's a short passage engraved. To combat the graduates of Hope Peak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope Peak Academy? Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma, he completely made it up. Made it up. I guess that's all the clues in this room. I can confirm the Future Foundation is on our side at least. We were founded by the graduates of Hope Peak Academy. They took us in to protect us. That's true. Chiaki should have made that clear to us. No, as long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma, if he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate spares who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. God damn it. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko and Ashima are making us go through this. Also, this couple mentioned in his email too. What is this research facility on Jabberwock Island? Mentioned in the email. What's that about? The Future Foundation facility we found was that ancient ruin. There's no way that's a research facility. Really research facility on this island. There should be other Future Foundation members here. Somehow, there's so many mysteries. This feels different from our classroom.
Maybe.
It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room kind of has that stuffy teacher vibe to it. The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that.
Well.
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. As long as it's gotta give yourself to Sonia, give it up already. Fucking Christ. There are letters floating in the air, like the music room from earlier. It's like a patch of an email someone wrote. I think it's the same one from earlier. Guess I should read it. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely secure them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko and Oshima, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko and Oshima. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. Immediately eliminated? That means this is an order to kill them? Doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess it's understandable. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much an all-out war. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging that war, there's no way to be forgiven that easily. Remnants of despair. List of subjects. Yep, all our names are up there. It just says ultimate imposter. Why is Hiyoko Sayonji by herself? Hello, the spicy chicken sandwich. I should have got a spicy. I ordered a normal chicken sandwich just now. and then you showed up. Isn't that weird? Why is Sayonji over there? Our name's a semaphore. And why is she by herself over here? It's weird. And she looks like a different person there. The newspaper posted on the blackboard, and below that, Hiyoko Sayonji is written there. What is this newspaper? What is this? It says Miss Hiyoko Sayonji. This can't mean the same Hiyoko, right? I mean the Hiyoko we knew. She was much smaller, looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. With a photo in this newspaper. In a way, I can see the resemblance to Hiyoko, but her height and figure is too different from the Hiyoko we knew. What does this mean? This lady looked pretty mature. She Hyoko's older sister or something? No, it says Hiyoko Sayonji here. Oh, then Hiyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name. Yep. An older sister with the same first and last name?
I mean...
That's the explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hiyoko. But did you ever hear her mention an older sister?
Man.
Well, it's not like I was that close to her or anything.
Wrong.
She doesn't have an older sister. Hiyoko is the Sayoji family's only daughter. She doesn't have a sister and a relative? No, there's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you
That's
saying?
Hiyoko. Huh?
Of course
But
not.
what are you saying? Hiyoko doesn't have a curvy body like this. I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Well,
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt? What are you saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt.
Today,
Well,
I'm
regardless,
feeling
all the clues I provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
Well, what the heck? This is the truth. This is the truth. Hiyoko in this newspaper. Oh, you do anything for an air conditioner right now? My air conditioner is on and I'm still fucking struggling. Is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible. I mean, how can it be a photo of a grown-up Hiyoko when she's already dead? Why does this even exist?
Hey, hey.
Could it be related to that list of subjects over there? Huh?
This is
If it
bad.
says subjects, maybe it means they were some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Hiyoko's body? Oh, what am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment? If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we're also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard under that list of subjects.
What's going on?
What's going on? It's better not have anything to do with this. It better not have anything to do with time travel. Oh, who are you trying to cosplay? Same eye color and everything. There is. Oh, this guy. Extremely overwhelming portraits hanging on the wall. I've seen it before, but the name etched on the placard says Hope's Peak Academy founder, Izuru Kamakura, founded Hope's Peak Academy, and his name, Izuru Kamakura. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it, another mystery. What? That is not what I thought you were gonna say. Okay, with this, you totally raised all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime! We shall now go on to the next stage. Next stage? Of all the names you could have said, Optimus Prime was not on the list I thought you were gonna say. My fucking shit hurts here. I think it's because I yawned yesterday and I had a cramp here and it was really fucking bad. I couldn't fucking move for like 2 minutes. Damn it, not again. The hallway's different from last time. Guess when that flag Monokuma mentioned is raised, I moved to a different hallway than the last. Now, how can he do that? No, now's not the time to be confused by that. Thinking about it is just going to waste my energy. There's a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines, and that shit is floating. It's hard to think a room like this actually exists inside of school. We're not gonna question the fact that it's floating? Hello? The follow Hope's Peak Academy seal on it. It says confidential. That means this is a big secret, right? How would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously Monokuma is responsible. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside the file. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What followed was a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms, and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word true hope has a strong impression on my mind for some reason. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope Speak Academy was behind something like that? I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. True hope, huh? This hologram again. What's this one say? Regarding the report we gave the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all of them. Due to the fact that we were unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. We reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we have determined that they are the same age as the others. We have decided to entrust them to the survivors of this killing school life. As for the remnants of despair, there is still no solid lead regarding this matter. We have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything for the sake of a future filled with hope. Despair High School. Hope High School. It says that they succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. They should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? Then why is this happening? If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why were we forced to kill each other on this island? Well, I guess it's not possible that the Future Foundation set this all up.
What's this?
Hi, my Hajime! If you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse! It's your fault! What is this hologram thing anyway?
Hey,
It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clue, so I did a little bit of hacking here and there to get them. You can even do that? Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
no.
Well, who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all. There's no way that's not important. Your true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. Comfortable for anyone to sleep on. Oh wait, the same amount of these things are there, right? Rook, knight, bishop, king, queen, pawn. Yeah, there's 6 pieces. Yeah, hell yeah. That's accurate. But why are we not acknowledging the fact that the shit is floating? Oh. It's like in a different hallway again. Pretty much used to it by now, but even so. What is this place? Am I dreaming or something? I mean, this is just totally disconnected from reality. Can it?
Smells.
It's close. It's very close. Someone is coming. Kind of switching her nose and examining her surroundings.
Based on my gut
There.
feeling.
Definitely real close. At least that's what my gut is telling me. To answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? Let's see. My gut feeling is... They're both!
Yo,
He's right. They're both. Both? What do you mean?
you.
I don't know any details. It's just my gut after all. Well, that's true, I guess. Archive? Okay, this room was right side up though. Oh, the archive's locked off. This must be a library. Monokuma probably has something here too. I should hurry up and find it. It's hologram again. It must be another one of the Future Foundation's emails. To read, there's no doubt it's another clue. To Future Foundation, 14th Division. Makoto Naegi. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What are you doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agree with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued from the tragedy, survived, and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. What does this mean? This email suggests that someone was trying to let the Realms of Despair escape. This email is addressed to Makoto Naegi. Oh my god, the lore. But he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why was he trying to protect the Realms of Despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? No, bring the song back. I love that song. I want to go in the archive. No, no, I can go to. This is so fucking trippy. Wait, Akane? She left. Is there a door I'm missing? Oh, here. This is the first floor, though. I went to a classroom. Huh? Didn't I walk into a classroom? I don't really get it, but just looks like the laundry room. So he's worrying about it. But I was in a school and now I'm suddenly in the laundry room. I'm gonna look at the thing in a second. This looks like a tablet computer. If the power is on too. Is this the next clue? I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. Neo World program. Top secret. Confidential. Toward Neo World. I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. The Neo World program has another name. Psychotic Therapeutic Communication Simulator. The Neo World program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the New World program, individuals such as the ultimate programmer, the ultimate neurologist, and the ultimate therapist were among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World program allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. Additionally, the Neo World program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is impossible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. It is highly effective in treating brainwashing. Abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetic virtual world? Program? A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now. It's all disappearing until all I feel is despair. Ah! I screamed loudly, as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I am starting to accept that. There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice!
You gotta raise the flags more in order to clear my character out. Now then, despair is waiting for you. Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. Made up? Including me, too? Jeez, what the fuck is happening? I can't, wait. I can't look at the... That's bullshit.
Hiya!
That says Monokuma Theater. During a school trip, by the way, you guys ready to speak to me at the beginning from this point? Burns you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. You guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't this exciting? Is it heart-throbbing? Look forward to it. This hallway. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but... This is fucking with my head. Hey, Sonia. Do you know anything about Hyoki Sayonji? Hyoki? That's not her fucking name. Why the fuck I call her Hyoki? Hyoko. Anything about Hyoko Sayonji? Because you look a lot like her when you have contacts in. Oh my god, my fucking... Stop it! The Monokuma? It is. The moment you discover the truth was a lie, all hope will disappear. Uh-oh. Big object. Is that missing now? Is this floating? Now you question it? That's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this. But what in the world is it? The moment I looked at the object. Welcome to the Neo World program. A person? Floating person is talking to me. Who is it? No, is this even a person in the first place? I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you called me Alter Ego. That is the name my master gave me when he created me. It can talk. What are you? Alter Ego? Artificial intelligence program? I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't exactly exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. Because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Damn it. That feeling from earlier again. This floating floating. What? Like my feet are hovering above the floor. It's like I can't feel my feet or the ground. Like I can't even believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me. What is a Neo World program? The Neo World program has submitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I am to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, this school you're in. It appears this space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you, too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed. Because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry. I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. Jesus fucking Christ, that was loud! After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program. Most of its words. I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There was no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality. All the mysteries, all the truths. They're all just fiction. Is that? Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place? The Neo World program serves only one purpose. Bro, I guess that's my bad. I guess when you skip when you make it go all the way for Alter Ego, it just does that. Yep, okay, yep. Never doing that again. That was for science that time. My bad. Fuck. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope. A program for creating hope? But the fact that we're here, and the fact that we don't have our memories, That's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step toward replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. That was an accident. That was a fucking accident. I didn't mean to do it that time. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. God damn it, dude. That shit sucks. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. Removing memories of any time period you set it to. So Monokuma was right. We did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That is a mystery to me, too. Booting the program on the survivors of Host Peak Academy while it's still in the experimental stage. I'm sure there was a very good reason. I'm sorry! But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I could think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us, but they're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? I'm sorry. I can provide that much help. If only I was more reliable, I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus? Well, for this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people, along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors? Yeah, they were disguised as the teacher and one of the students. Oh, Monomi and Chiaki. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the Observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all. But the Observer in the student role was not. I pressed it again. It didn't go through. It's a habit from how I normally read the text. Fuck. But they weren't given any special authority at all, so they seemed the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there is no risk of abuse. Because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death. What is that virus? I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole the portion of my abilities which contained my authority to build the world. It was like I was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. He's probably talking about the Monokuma Rock in the Funhouse. Guess what he's saying? It sounds like he's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. But Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell that just by communicating with him. Which means that this supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses this Alter Ego? If so, what does that virus possess? But does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like him? Damn it, what the heck? An artificial intelligence waging an attack against another one. That's so freaking irritating. But how did that virus infect the Neo World program? The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible. It's impossible it's infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically? Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened. Hello! It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility. Oh, just letting you know, Bandicoot, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break in the middle for the Summer Games Fest and eat while that's happening. Directly after that, I'm going right back. But the only person who can enter that facility is someone who is a member of the Future Foundation. The Summer Games Fest starts in about 7 minutes. Damn it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? Observers have been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. But it's true that the virus is possible, and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. I'm still able to defend the essential areas, so It has a limit too. A limit? If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules on observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and...
Hey.
Okay, even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you. If you're gonna say something more, suppose that you exist between life and death. The death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it can be parallel to the deflection based on the definition of existence that constitutes a relationship. From there, the paradigm change results by being cut off rapidly and causes a situation where your own existence is unobservable and... My alarm went off for Summer Games Fest. Is it... situation and context invites your... Hey. Hey. What the heck? What just happened? Okay. This is a horrible place that I'm gonna take a break on, but it starts in like 5 minutes and my food should be here soon. All right, back to this. You're there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Oh yeah, Bojangles, fucking incredible. I thought that shit was so delicious. I would need a Chick-fil-A and Popeye stuff, like to eat them at the same time to really judge, but it's up there. I know it's up there with Popeyes and Chick-fil-A. It's up there. I don't know which one's better in my mind right now, but they're all like tied basically. Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side? I'm currently talking to the world through alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us? I really want to save you right away. Because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that person I need to talk to is right there. I hope. Looks like this guy can't even hear me or see me. Just, who is this guy anyway? Something on my fucking... Is he our ally? Since there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say and believe you're there listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. But that's not entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. But it's not just a virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? What did he want to save us from? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know, 11037? 11037. That's the number where we found at Nezumi Castle. The door to the ancient ruin was supposed to open after you all finished gathering the Hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left 11037 password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. She didn't actually save that number though, but it's okay. You understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future, but that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair on using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there, because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean there's a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In the worst case scenario where an observer has who has the role of teacher goes rogue. I prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Forced shutdown sequence? Even the teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. Which means even if they stole that teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. And in order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. Oh, fuck, it did it again. That time it made sense, though. Yashibaba. Death. It's time. Death.
Say what?
What was that just now? Hey, Hajime, what was that weirdness just now? Nothing, really. I see.
Anyway.
Oh, well, anyway, that's all the hints you're gonna get. If that no good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna butt in again. Did Monokuma not notice what just happened? It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Hey, about that guy just now. There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. I see. It'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now. You guys have a weapon. A very powerful weapon. It all depends on how... I didn't even do it that time. It did it itself. On how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus's information with all my might, so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best. It says it right there. Not... Well, it says not famale. You're our best, huh? But what do we have to do our best at? The mystery is getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. But what are we supposed to do when that truth is really a lie? We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear. But still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for the killings too. Even though we have to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless too? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do? 11037 has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook for the second game in a row. Goodbye, alter ego. Chihiro.